Hello dear students, welcome back to accountancy class. I am Shweta J from Commerce Department, Gopal Swami PU College, MYSURU. In previous class, we had solved problem of 12 marks from admission of a partner. In today's session also, let us solve one more problem of 12 marks from admission of a partner. Here is your example problem. Arati and Bharati are the partners in a firm sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 3:2. Their balance sheet as on 31st/3/2017 stood as follows. On the liability side, they have given bills payable 14,000, creditors 16,000, and their capital amount is Arati 50,000, Bharati 25,000. And on the asset side, cash 15,000, building 25,000, patent 6,000, machinery 35,000, debtors 20,000, less provision 600. So the actual amount of debtors is 19,400, stock 4,600. So the total amount of balance sheet is 1,05,000. And they have given adjustments also. On 1/4/2017, Jayanti is admitted into the partnership on the following terms. The first adjustment is Jayanti pays rupees 20,000 as capital, and the goodwill of the firm is valued at rupees 20,000. Buildings are appreciated by rupees 5,000 and machinery is depreciated by 20%. And next, provision for doubtful debts is increased by rupees 1,000. The next, the new profit sharing ratio between the partners is 5:3:2. Prepare revaluation account, partners capital account and balance sheet of the firm after admission. So in this problem, we are going to prepare revaluation account, partners capital account and cash account and balance sheet of the firm. Before going to solve this problem, let us know about goodwill valued. Goodwill valued means if the new partner is not able to bring his share of goodwill, then the goodwill amount will be valued by the firm. Usually firm goodwill ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಆ goodwill share ಅನ್ನ new partner ತಗೊಂಡು ಬರಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅವನ admission time ಅಲ್ಲಿ. In case if he is not able to bring his share of goodwill, then firm has to create goodwill for its full value in order to compensate the old partners who sacrifice a portion of their future profits to the new partner. When goodwill is valued, then we have to treat this adjustment as per AS-26. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಈ goodwill adjustment ಅನ್ನ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, so the journal entry will be new partners capital account debited to old partners capital account. So this is the universal journal entry. When goodwill is valued, then the journal entry will be new partners capital account debited to old partners capital account. Here goodwill amount should be distributed among the old partners in their sacrifice ratio. Sacrifice ratio dalli goodwill anna distribute ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. The next is buildings are appreciated by rupees 5,000. Machinery is depreciated by 20%. As you all know, when the value of the asset decreases, it should be recorded on the debit side of the revaluation account, whereas when the value of the asset increases, it should be recorded on credit side of the revaluation account. The next, provision for doubtful debts is increased by rupees 1,000. Here provision act as liability. So when liability increases, then it should be recorded on debit side of the revaluation account. The next is the new profit sharing ratio among the partners is 5:3:2. Now let's prepare revaluation account. The format for the revaluation account is particulars, amount. So here the main purpose of preparing the revaluation account is to find out net profit or net loss which are arising from the changes in the value of assets and liabilities. So this account is mainly related with the changes in the value of assets and liabilities. So first you should consider buildings are appreciated by rupees 5,000. When the value of an asset increases, it should be recorded on credit side of the revaluation account. So it should be recorded as by buildings account rupees 5,000. So ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ 5000 ಅಮೌಂಟನ್ನು ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋ ನೆಸೆಸಿಟಿ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಗಿವನ್ ₹5000. ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೆಷಿನರಿ ಈಸ್ ಡಿಪ್ರಿಷಿಯೇಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ 20%. Depreciated is nothing but decrease in the value of an asset. So it should be recorded on debit side of the revaluation account as to machinery account. The machinery value will be given in your balance sheet 35,000 into 20 divided by 100. So then you will get 7,000. Next adjustment is provision for doubtful debts is increased by ₹1,000. So as you all know, provisions are act as liabilities. So here liabilities are increased. So then it should be recorded on debit side of the revaluation account as to PDD or to provision for doubtful debts ₹1,000. So now you can see here the total of debit is more than the total of credit. So now first make a total of debit side. So you will get 8,000 and write the same total on the credit side. Because the total of debit must be equal to the total of credit. So after writing the same total on both the side, then deduct the total of credit from the total of debit. 8,000 minus 5,000, 3,000, and it represents loss to the partnership firm, and it should be distributed among all partners in their all profit sharing ratio. Loss transferred to partners capital account. So Arati, 3,000 into 3 divided by 5. So here old ratio is given in your problem 3:2. So 3 plus 2 equals 5, 3 divided by 5 and 2 divided by 5. So it is the ratio of the old partners. So 3,000 into 3 divided by 5, then you will get 1,800. Next, distribute the same amount to 3,000 to Bharati. 3,000 into, and her share will be 2 divided by 5. So then you will get 1,200. So this is the revaluation account. So now let's prepare partners capital account. In partners capital account, first we have to record the capitals of the partners on the credit side. By balance brought down. What is the capital amount of Arati? 50,000, 25,000. The next, is there any reserve fund or profit and loss account in your balance sheet? Then it should be recorded on the credit side of the partner's capital account. In case if it is given on the liability side of the balance sheet, then it should be recorded on the credit side. So in your present problem, there is no reserve fund and profit and loss account. And the next you should consider revaluation balance. In revaluation account, we got loss. So it should be recorded on the debit side as to revaluation account. 1,800 in Arati column and 1,200 in Bharati column. And next coming to the adjustment. So the first adjustment is Jayanti's capital. It should be recorded on the credit side as by cash account and record the capital amount of Jayanti in her column of ₹20,000. By cash account Jayanti column alli avರ capital anna record ಮಾಡಿ. Next coming to the goodwill adjustment. So what is the journal entry when goodwill valued? The journal entry will be new partners capital account debited to old partners capital account. So here in your problem they have given new profit sharing ratio. As I said in the beginning, goodwill must be distributed among the old partners in their sacrifice ratio. When old ratio and new ratio is given in the problem, then we have to calculate sacrifice share. ಸ್ಯಾಕ್ರಿಫೈಸ್ ಶೇರನ್ನು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ಮತ್ತು ನ್ಯೂ ರೇಷಿಯೋವನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ. So first let us calculate sacrifice share. What is the formula for calculating sacrifice share? Sacrifice share equals old share minus new share. Share sacrificed by Arati. What is her whole share? That is 3/5. Next, in your problem they have given new share or new ratio, that is 5:3:2. 5:3:2. Arati's new share is 5/10, Bharati's new share is 3/10 and Jayanti's new share is 2/10. So now let's take Arati's new share, that is 5/10. So here the LCM is 10. 10 3s are 30 and 5 5s are 25. When you deduct, it comes to 5/10. In the same way, let's calculate share sacrificed by Bharati. Bharati sacrifice share ana calculate madanva. Her whole share is 2/5 minus, and her new share is 3/10, and the LCM is 10. Cross multiply madi. 5 10 2s are 20, 5 3s are 15. When you deduct 15 from 20, you will get to 5/10. Therefore sacrifice share of Arati and Bharati is 5/10 is to 5/10. You can simplify this share. 5 1s are 5 2s are 5 1s are 5 2s are. So now their sacrificed share will be 1/2 and 1/2. So now let's take the share of goodwill of new partner. ಈಗ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಗುಡ್ವಿಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯೂ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ ಶೇರ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಗುಡ್ವಿಲ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್? ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಗುಡ್ವಿಲ್ is 20,000. So here now we have to take the share of new partner. So write Jayanti share of goodwill 20,000 into, and her share is 2/10. What is her share? That is 2/10. Here firm goodwill is 20,000. In that 20,000 we have to find out the Jayanti share of goodwill. Jayanti share of goodwill ಎಷ್ಟು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ find out ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So ಹಾಗಾಗಿ 20,000 into her share, 20,000 into 2/10, you will get 4,000. This is her share of goodwill, and it must be distributed among all partners in their sacrifice share. 4,000 to Arati and Bharati in their sacrifice share. So 4,000 into 1/2, you will get 2,000. 4,000 into 1/2, you will get 2,000. Like this way you have to treat this goodwill adjustment as per AS-26. When goodwill valued, ಯಾವಾಗ ಗುಡ್ವಿಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಡ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಆಗ ಮೊದಲು ನೀವು ನ್ಯೂ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ದು ಗುಡ್ವಿಲ್ ಶೇರ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. 20,000 into her share, then you will get the Jayanti share of goodwill 4,000. So this 4,000 should be distributed among the old partners in their sacrifice share. Sacrifice share ಅನ್ನ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. 1/2 1/2, and this should be recorded on the credit side by writing by Jayanti's capital account. You should write new partner name on the credit side, but you should record the amount of goodwill in old partners column. 2,000. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನು ಆರತಿ ಶೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ಗುಡ್ವಿಲ್ ಎಷ್ಟು, ಭಾರತಿ ಶೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ಗುಡ್ವಿಲ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನು ನೀವು ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡಲ್ಲಿ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸ್ ಕಾಲಮಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. Then when goodwill is valued, it must be written off. Remember, when goodwill is valued as per AS-26, you are not supposed to use goodwill anywhere in the account. So ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ನೀವು goodwill account ಅಂತ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಹಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. Now you should write on the debit side to Arati's capital account, enter the amount in new partner column 2000 to Bharati's capital account, enter the amount in new partners column. New partner column ಅಲ್ಲಿ amount ಅನ್ನು record ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. I repeat again, what is the journal entry when goodwill is valued? The journal entry will be new partners capital account debited to old partners capital account. By Jayanti's capital account, enter the amount in old partners column. So ನೀವೇನು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ ಗುಡ್ವಿಲ್ ಅನ್ನ, ಇಟ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟೆಡ್ ಅಮಾಂಗ್ ದಿ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸ್ ಆರತಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಭಾರತಿ 2000. Again it should be debited in partners capital account as to Arati's capital account, but record the amount of goodwill in new partner column. And next to Bharati's capital account and enter the amount of goodwill in new partner column. So now balance this account. When you add Arati's column, you will get 52,000 and Bharati's column 27,000. Next Jayanti's column 20,000 and write the same total of credit side on the debit side. 52,000, 27,000 and 20,000. So now you can balance this account. Write to balance carry down. 52,000 minus 1,800, you will get 50,200. Next 27,000 minus 1,200, you will get 25,800. Next 20,000 minus 4,000, you will get 16,000. 20,000 minus 2,000, you will get 16,000. The next, by balance brought down, and this capital amount, remaining balance of capital amount should be recorded in new balance sheet. 3,200, 25,800 and 16,000. These capital amount should be recorded on the liability side of the new balance sheet. So this is how we prepare partners capital account and account the goodwill adjustment as per AS-26. So as per AS-26, when goodwill is valued, then the journal entry will be new partners capital account debited to old partners capital account, and in that partners capital account, goodwill amount should be distributed among the old partners in their sacrifice share. In your present problem, they are given new ratio as well as old ratio. For this purpose, we need to calculate sacrifice share. What is the formula for sacrifice share? Sacrifice share equals old share minus new share. So share sacrificed by Arati, old share is 3/5 and new share is 5/10, and the LCM is 10, and you can cross multiply this. 10 3s are 30, 5 5s are 25. When you deduct, you will get 5/10, and follow the same method for calculating Bharati's sacrifice share. So they both the partners get 5/10 is to 5/10. You can simplify this share as 1/2 and 1/2. So now coming to the goodwill adjustment, here the firm goodwill is 20,000. Out of 20,000, you need to calculate Jayanti's share of goodwill. Jayanti is nothing but new partner of the firm. So Jayanti goodwill anna ನೀವು find out ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. 20,000 into her share 2/10, you will get 4,000, and this 4,000 must be distributed among the old partners and their sacrifice share. 4,000 into 1/2 and 4,000 into 1/2. You will get 2,000 each. And next partners capital account ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬೈ ಜಯಂತೀಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದು ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಅಂಡ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದು ಜಯಂತಿ ಕಾಲಮ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ. ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಹಿಯರ್, ಏನು ಗುಡ್ವಿಲ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ಆರತಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಭಾರತಿಗೆ, ಅದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. 50,000 ಅವ್ರ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಇತ್ತು ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2,000 ಗುಡ್ವಿಲ್ 52,000 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಭಾರತಿದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ 25,000 ಇತ್ತು, ಗುಡ್ವಿಲ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ 2,000 ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 27,000 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಜಯಂತಿ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ದು 20,000. ಸೊ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡಿಗೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ರಿವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಷನ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಆ ಲಾಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 52,000 ಮೈನಸ್ 1,800, 50,200, 27,000 minus 1,200, 25,800. But here in Jayanti's column, you can observe here 20,000 minus her share of goodwill 4,000, then you will get 16,000. This is the goodwill adjustment as per AS-26. So I hope you have understood this adjustment as per AS-26. Now let's prepare cash account. First, you should record old cash balance which is given in your old balance sheet, and it should be recorded on debit side of the cash account as to balance brought down is 15,000. After recording the old cash in the cash account, then you have to record the capital amount of the new partner as to Jayanti's capital account. So after recording the old cash balance in cash account, then you should record capital amount of the new partner, and it should be recorded as to Jayanti's capital account rupees 20,000. Then make a total of debit side, then you will get 35,000, and write the same total on credit side. Here there is no other adjustments regarding the cash account, so then it should be closed down by writing by balance carried down 35,000, and next it should be carried forward to the debit side, and it should be written as to balance brought down 35,000. So this is the cash account. So let's prepare new balance sheet of the firm as on 1/4/2017. While preparing new balance sheet, you should take old balance sheet as base. So here in the old balance sheet, bills payable rupees 14,000. ನ್ಯೂ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟನ್ನು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟನ್ನು ಬೇಸ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ನ್ಯೂ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟನ್ನು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಿ, ದೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಈಸಿ ಫಾರ್ ಯು ಟು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ನ್ಯೂ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಸೈಡ್. The first item here, bills payable. So here there is no adjustment regarding this bills payable. So then you should directly record the amount on liability side as 14,000. The next, creditors. And here also there is no adjustment regarding the creditors. Then you should directly record the old amount of creditors in the new balance sheet as rupees 16,000. The next, partners capital account. So now write all the name of the partners. Arati, the capital balance of the Arati is 50,200. Then the capital balance of Bharati is 25,800, and the capital balance of Jayanti is 16,000. Then come to the asset side. In your old balance sheet, the first item is cash. So now first you should record cash. So while recording the cash amount, you should consider old cash plus new partner capital. Old cash here 15,000 plus new partner capital amount is 20,000. Then the total of new cash in the new balance sheet form is rupees 35,000. The next asset is building. The value of the building here 25,000. Here there is adjustment regarding building. So here the building value is appreciated. So then you should add the value of amount increase. Add appreciation rupees 5,000. Then you will get 30,000. The next asset is patents, and there is no adjustment regarding patents. Then you can directly record the amount 6,000, which is given in the old balance sheet. The next, machinery. the value of the machinery is 35,000. Then here the value of machinery is decreases now, then you should deduct the value of decrease. Then the value of decrease here 7,000. So now you should deduct 7,000 from 35,000, then you will get 28,000. The next asset is debtors, and take 19,400, which is given in the amount column, 19,400. Now here also deduct provision for doubtful debts, rupees 1,000. So then you will get 18,400. The next asset is stock. The amount of stock here 4,600. After recording all the assets on asset side, then make a total. Then you will get 1,22,000. And on the liability side, you have to make a total of all the liabilities, then you will get 1,22,000. So I hope you have understood today's problem. Thank you.